Welcome back to another Roblox scripting tutorial. Today we are going to be making a Raycast shooting gun. So what a Raycast shooting gun is a gun that makes an instant laser bullet rather than a moving projectile, which is actually fairly easy to make. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we have to make our gun model. So this is our first part. The first part of our gun is going to be called the handle. We're going to make sure it's anchored, and we're going to make sure the front is facing the way we want. So the front is going to be like, the front is facing, the front is going to be the thing that's facing away from the player. So let's just make this a bit smaller, maybe 1 and 1. Which is kind of ugly. I am no builder, I'll tell you that. We're going to copy and paste that. We're going to name this part. Just make it kind of gun shape. And then the last part we're going to put on is, we're going to name it the barrel. Awesome. Alright, so this is our gun. So what I meant about the front before is like the front is the way the gun's facing. Alright, so we're going to now come into our workspace. We're going to insert a new tool, and then we're going to highlight all that and then move it into our tool. So a tool is like what players use to interact with the game, I guess, that's the best way to explain it. So we're going to come over here, type weld. We're going to insert this weld script into our tool so it doesn't fall apart when we open it, and then we're going to move it into our starter pack. Awesome. Alright, so now in replicated storage, we're going to make a new folder. We're going to call it remotes, and we're going to insert a remote event. Oh man, I'm tired. Alright, so here we're going to turn on filtering enabled. So filtering enabled prevents exploiters from taking advantage of your game. We're going to name our remote event gun event, and inside our tool we're going to insert a new local script, and let's get started. So I'm going to be rushing a bit through this segment of code because if you guys followed through my other videos, I'm assuming that you guys are a bit more caught up in you guys are a bit more experienced with coding. So it's kind of the same format as last time. April 15, 2018 is the date today. If I can actually type it. Oh my, okay. And here, so to make a comment, you just do these simple 2 lines. But if you do 2 lines followed by these 2 square brackets, you can actually make a comment almost like paragraph form. So you could just keep on going until you get to these other 2 round bracket or square brackets there, and then it's going to stop. So in here we're just going to type a few lines about what the script is going to do. So this is the local script in charge of our gun, Winky Face, because why not Winky Face? And here we're just going to make a few variables. Variables. So local gun equals script dot parent. What allows the gun to actually work. Storage, wait for child, remotes, wait for child, gun event. In our main code, we're going to do gun dot equipped connect function mouse. So when the gun is equipped and the player takes it out of their backpack, we're going to run this code here, and it's going to give us, Roblox allows us to get the mouse from this function as well. So we're going to do mouse dot button 1 down connect function, and then we're going to do remote fire server gun dot barrel dot cframe dot p mouse.hit.p. Yeah, so now we're going to come up to our server script service. We're going to insert a new script. Call this your gun script. Or gun main, I think is the better word. So made by Captain Les. Obviously, you're going to put your own name here because you guys are the ones writing the script. So variables. Oh, wait, I forgot this. This script manages the ray casting of the gun. So local remote equals game.replicated storage. Wait for child. Remotes. Wait for child. Gun event. So this wait for child is basically when the game first starts, not everything's actually loaded yet. So this will just make sure that we are waiting for this remotes folder to actually load in before we continue on, or else we'll get an error saying that that doesn't exist, and then it'll break our whole code. And some of you guys actually experienced that in the Morph GUI series, because I kind of messed up a bit on one of the parts. So it worked in Studio, but then when you tried it in game, it didn't work, and I apologize for that. And I will be fixing that on the final product version available on the group. So if you guys take it from there, it will be good to use. Oh man, sorry for the yawn. Alright, so we're gonna do main remote. That's not how you spell remote. Remote dot on server event connect function player barrel pause mouse pause. That's not how you spell mouse. And now we're going to do remote fire all clients. Actually, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to put 3 dots. Local args equals this. 3 dots. Fire all clients. 3 dots. So basically, instead of having to write down all the variables and then writing them down all again, we're just going to say everything that gets passed through here is going to go through here as well. That's all we're doing. So now we're going to make another script. The final last script. The most important script. This script will actually generate the bullet for the player to see. So this script will generate the bullet for the player to see. So we're going to make another variable. Wow, variable. Local remote equals game dot replicated storage. Wait for child remotes. Wait for child. Gun event. And then our main code, so remote dot on client event connect function player barrel pause mouse pause. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do player and ray. Right. So actually this was a mistake. We will have to change this to player barrel pause mouse pause. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna do player ray. Alright, so we're gonna have to, this is where we're actually gonna make the ray. We're gonna make it in this script. So local ray equals ray dot new. So our ray is gonna start at the barrel, and then it's gonna go from the barrel position minus mouse position dot unit 100. So the array's gonna start the barrel position, and then it's gonna go for this distance. So basically from the barrel to the mouse, and then it's gonna have a max distance of 300. So if you're trying to click something that's over a distance of 300, it's not gonna work. So that's basically the max range of your gun. So then we're gonna send this ray over to the client or script on here. Let's name this bullet generate. So local part position equals game dot workspace find part on array dot character. So now we're going to try to see if the ray is actually touching an object by doing this here. We're going to tell it to use the ray we created in our other script. It's going to ignore the player's character. So if the player can't shoot themselves, basically. False means the terrain isn't cubed, so it's like smooth terrain. And this true means we're going to ignore the water. If you wanted the bullet to interact with water, you just change this true to false, but we're not going to do that. So local bullet instance.new. So now we're actually creating the bullet. Bullet needs to be anchored. Bullet.canCollide equals false. Bullet.brick color equals player dot team color. Now we're going to find the distance between. Oh, poop. Made a mistake. We're also going to have to get the distance in this server script. Actually, no, we're going to do a lot in this script. Yeah, we're also going to do. Okay, let's copy this code. Actually, it's both position, right? You guys probably saw that. We're going to do this in the other script. And then local distance equals barrel pause minus mouse pause. Okay, so instead of that, we're going to send over the part position distance. Yes. So we can get rid of that. So bullet dot size equals vector. Vector 3 dot new. So we're going to do 0.3. So it's going to be like a pretty thin bullet. And it's going to go as long as the distance. And bullet dot cframe equals cframe dot new. So we want to start at the barrel position. We want to look at. Oh, so we have to send over the barrel position too, I guess. So yes, we want to start at the barrel position. And then we want to look at the final position, the array detected in the other script. Then we're going to just do times cframe dot new 0, 0 negative distance divided by 2. And that will just make sure that the gun is actually it's going to make it so the end, like the starting point of the bullet, is at the barrel. I'll show you an example. So positions in Roblox are determined from the middle, the very center of the brick. So if I make another brick, that's this small. And I click this, and I look at the position here, and I compare it to the position of the other brick. The only thing that's different is the y-axis. But you see the z and the x, the minus 18.6 and the 11.6, are the exact same in both. That's because they both are at the same spot. Like the center of the brick is at the exact same spot in both. The only reason this one has a different y is because the center is a bit higher than that one. So by doing this, we are telling the part to basically move ahead half its length. So the end of the bullet is actually starting at the middle of the barrel position. So it looks like the bullet's coming out of the gun rather than it cutting through the gun. Alright, let's test this. That actually might work. I kind of rushed that. Alright, so that's not working. Oh, we didn't make the bullet dot parent equals game dot workspace. And then game dot debris. I said that last time too. Debris add item. Debris, not debris. Add item bullet. And after 0.1 seconds. Oh man, Roblox has had this glitch where it just spawns the camera way up here for some reason. That's annoying. It happened again. Okay, there. Alright, so I made a mistake. It seems we are not going to be putting a negative sign there. Right? Yes. So the negative sign in this bullet generate script, by this distance divided by 2, we're not going to put. And that, oh my gosh, it happened again. So if that happens, guys, you can just come to the camera here and just change the camera type to custom and it fixes. So if you see, now we have a working bullet. And if we click on that, it doesn't go past or anything. Now this is a pretty disgusting looking bullet, is it not? So we're going to spice it up a bit. Bullet.material equals neon. Bullets dot. So we're going to have to do the top surface. Bullet dot bottom surface. So it basically just makes it so the bullet doesn't look all blocky, I guess. Doesn't look like Lego bricks. Alright, so cool. That's a lot better. So now let's make it so we can kill something. So we're going to come up to our gun main script. And then here we're going to write if part, then if part dot parent find first child humanoid, then actually no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do local humanoid equals that lowercase h, get rid of that end. Then we're going to put humanoid in here. Yes, so if the humanoid exists, then we're going to do humanoid take damage. And let's do 10 damage a bullet shot. So let's put an NPC in. So this is just a simple gun. You could get more complex. So it should damage. Why aren't you damaging? Are you max? Are you? Okay, I actually made a little typo here. Mouse pause should be before barrel pause. So barrel pause. Mouse pause minus barrel pause. Pause is just short for position, and this stupid camera glitch again. Oh, look at that. So now I have to change it back to negative distance divided by 2 in our bullet generate script. And now it will work. Custom, okay. There. So now every time we hit our NPC, it delivers 10 damage. Sweet. I'm just going to save it quickly before I forget. And remember, all of the Roblox script tutorial videos will be available on the group for you guys to access. So this is just part 1, obviously. Part 2, we might add some animations and some sound effects. Maybe we'll add a sprint, a crouch. What else can we add? We can also... actually, that's basically it. I mean, maybe we can also add we can make multiple guns, and each gun has its own setting, so each gun can do a different amount of damage. So that'll be coming in video 2, which should probably be in the next couple of weeks. I'll try to release 1 video or 2 videos a month. I'm very busy with school right now, so that's why I haven't been uploading. But yeah, 1 or 2 videos a month should be good. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can post in the comments. Or a better way to get hold of me is to come onto our Discord. I will be posting our link in I'll post an invite code in the video description so you guys can join. And then if you come over here to like our scripting help, it's not too good right now because we just started the server back up, but in our scripting help, you guys can post your questions here, and then there's plenty of people here that will be willing to help you. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.